अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं खलु शायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधव देवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। भुजे सव्यवेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिच्छं कटितटे दुकूलां नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते। सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुम् अभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयम्। भक्त्या विहीन अपराधलक्षै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नवृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। भूमोस्खलितपादानां भूमिरेव यवलम्बनं त्वय्यजात अपराधानां त्वमैव शरणं प्रभो। वागीशा यस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्या च वक्ष्यासि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित्तं नृसिंहमहं भजे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 7th chapter. The demigods, following the advice of Brahma, they have gone to Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa is the son of Tvashtra Prajapati, and his mother is Rachana. She is, the sister of the demons. So the demigods approached, they submitted their prayers, saying that they have been attacked by the demons and they have lost against them. Therefore, they need shelter and the austerities, the power of the austerities of Vishwarupa, so that they can be rescued from their current position of suffering. So Tvashta Rishi, Vishwarupa, when he heard these prayers by the demigods, he was extremely pleased. He told that, you see, you are like my parents. You are of the age of my parents and you are like my uncles, paternal uncles. Therefore, I have a lot to learn from you. I have so many things to learn from you. And when you have come to request me something, how could I even deny? Also because you are the protectors of the living entities. Even though I understand that if one becomes a priest to someone, then all the powers of his austerities and other accumulated things, they will be lost, but still I cannot deny this. How can I deny? Further, he says that the duty of a Brahmana or a priest is to collect those items that have fallen to the ground in the paddy fields, and those that have been rejected by the merchant class. Only these are the things to be collected, and he should continue his livelihood in this manner, particularly for those who are akinchanas, for those who are free from any kinds of material possessions. This is their duty. Therefore, to perform priesthood just to earn money is a very menial mentality. This is not the mentality of an actual priest. Even though he has nothing to gain, a priest, he has nothing to gain, because he will be losing his own austere poverties, and on top of it he should not be having any desire to accumulate wealth. So in spite of all these things, he says that I am willing to become priest to you. So we will continue from verse number 37. Tathapi na pratishruyam gurubihi prarthitam kiyat bhavatam prarthitam sarvam pranair arthaischa sadhaye. আপনারা আমাদের গুরুজন, পৌরোহিত্য অতিশয় নিন্দনীয় হইলেও আমি আপনাদের স্বল্পমাত্র প্রার্থনাও প্রত্যাখ্যান করিতে পারিতেছেন না. So here he is telling that you are my gurujanas. Gurujana means you are my seniors, you are my respectable objects. Therefore, even though priesthood, becoming a priest, is not to be accepted, is a condemned thing, is usually not accepted, just because one will lose all his austere powers, etc. It is condemned, but still, because you are like my gurujanas, like my seniors and elders and superiors, I cannot deny you the least. I cannot at all deny whatever you have asked for. Therefore, আমি ধন ও প্রাণ দ্বারা আপনাদিগের প্রার্থনা সাধন করিব. I shall utilize all my possessions. I shall give my complete self in order to fulfill your desire, in order to fulfill your wish. Their wish is that he should become their guru. He should give them mantra by which they are protected from the demons. So he said that I shall fulfill your desires by offering whatever possessions I have got and whatever powers I have got. With my entire, giving myself completely to your service, I shall obey your, follow your orders. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Ami pratyakhyan korite parina ei atyalpa prarthana ki. So he is telling that, whatever you ask for, I cannot reject. Whatever you might have asked for. Therefore, this is such a small thing. Because the thing is that if seniors, elders, they ask for something for us, then we should be immediately be ready or willing to do that. Because the seniors, the elders, superiors, they always are, they seek for, or they look after our welfare. That is the purpose. We should never deny the orders of the superiors. Then, when the superiors will be pleased, then automatically, we will get the desired fruit. That is why he is telling that whatever you might have asked for, I could not have denied. So this, whatever currently you asked me to become a priest, how can I deny that? Ihar adhik karjiva mi koribo. Even if there is more that you want from me, I shall even do that also. I shall give everything in your service. Don't worry. ইহা বলিতেছেন ভবতাম ইত্যাদি, অর্থাৎ আপনাদের প্রার্থিত সকল কার্যই আমি প্রাণ ও ধন দ্বারা সম্পাদন করিব। Whatever you ask from me, I shall do it with whatever positions I have got, with my entire life. I shall do it. I shall give my life and positions for your service. So in this manner he has accepted. Shri Badarayana Uvacha तेभ्य एवं प्रतिश्रुत्य विश्वरूपो महातपाः पौरोहित्यं मृतश्चक्रे परमेव समाधिना। सुखदेव कहिलेन, हे राजन, महातपा विश्वरूप সেই দেবগণের সমীপে এই রূপ প্রতিশ্রুত হইয়া তাহাদের কর্তৃক পৌরোহিত্যে পরিবৃত হইলেন এবং পরম উদ্যমের সহিত তিনি পৌরোহিত্য কার্য করিতে লাগিলেন। So Sukadeva Goswami is continuing to Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj has put the question, why did Brihaspati leave the demigods? What offenses or mistake did the heavenly people do or the demigods do that has prompted him to do so? So in reply to that question, Sukadeva Goswami is explaining the entire story. So now Sukadeva Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj that, hey Mahatapa Vishwarupa, who is a performer of great penances. What did he do? সেই দেবগণের সমীপে এই রূপ প্রতিশ্রুত হইয়া, being thus requested by the demigods to accept as their priest, তাহাদের কর্তৃক পৌরোহিত্যে পরিবৃত হইলেন. He has accepted to become their priest. And param udyamera sahita, he has become their priest, and he started to perform whatever is to be done by a priest with great enthusiasm. He has given himself completely for it. Means he has performed this activity with great determination. It's not like he has just given words and then not fulfilled it. It is the duty of a Brahmana. Actually, in the previous days, nowadays everything has changed. A Brahmana, if he has given a word, he has to fulfill it. Otherwise, he cannot be a Brahmana. Brahmana can never speak lies. He can never sway away from whatever word he has given. Kshatriyas they may do. Vaishyas they will certainly do. Vaishyas, they have this tendency to cheat. They have the tendency to speak lies, and they have to, in order to sell their product, in order to do this. It is also in the scriptures it is said Vaishyas can speak lies. For them it is okay. A Kshatriya can have greed. He can expand his kingdom. He can expand, he can fight. But a Brahmana should never have greed. If a Brahmana has greed, then he has fallen from his position as a Brahmana. He can never be called as a Brahmana. That is why in the previous verse itself, Vishwarupa told that actual sadhu, he will be maintaining his livelihood simply by those items that have fallen onto the ground, not by collecting money. I don't want to become your priest simply because I will get some good remuneration from you. He did not speak this way directly, but he meant it, not for the sake of remuneration. So, and also the Brahmanas, should not have greed, they should not speak lies. If a Brahmana speaks lies, then he cannot be called as a Brahmana. Brahmanas are supposed to be, bringing welfare to everyone. If he himself speaks lies, then how is it possible? And also, if he has given word to someone, a Brahmana has given a word to someone, then he will have to live up to it. So therefore, now he has taken up this responsibility. He told that I will become. So he started to perform these activities of, priest in a very enthusiastic manner. Suradvisham Shriyam Guptam Maushanya Suradvisham Shriyam Guptam Aushannasyapi Vidyaya Achidyadanmat Mahendraya Vaishnavya Vidyaya Vibhuhu. शुक्राचार्यर विद्या द्वारा जदिव देवशत्रु दैत्यगणेर श्री रक्षित होइयाछिलो तथापि विश्वरूप नारायण कवच विद्या आहरण करिया महेंद्र के प्रदान करियाछिलेन. So Shukracharya, who is the guru of the demons, by fighting with the demigods, they have got all the opulences. They fought with the demigods, they have become victorious, therefore they have lots of opulences. So Shukracharya's, the demons who were led by the Shukracharya, they have got all the positions. But now Vishwarupa, by giving Narayana Kavacha, Kavacha means shield, he has given the Narayana shield. By this process of Narayana Kavacha, the demigods again got the entire wealth that they have lost to the demons, because the Narayana Kavacha is the one that would protect the demons from demigods from any kind of attack by the demons. And now when they fought against the demons, they could not kill the demigods, nor they could harm them because of the Narayana Kavacha. They have got Sanjeevani mantra. Shukracharya has got the Sanjeevani mantra. If any demons are killed, they can be brought back to life. And now the demigods have got Narayana Kavacha. Kavacha means protector, a shield. So with this shield, they can fight with the demons and nothing will happen to them. So through this, they have got the wealth that they have lost to the demons. Yaya Guptaha Sahasraksho Jigye Asura Chamur Vibhuhu Tam Prahasa Mahendraya Vishwarupa Udaradhi. Sahasraksha Indra जे विद्या बले रक्षित होइया दैत्य सेनानी के जय करियाछिलेन उदारमती विश्वरूप सेई विद्या महेंद्र के प्रदान करियाछिलेन. So here Indra is addressed as Sahasraksha. Sahasraksha means he who has got 1,000 eyes. Indra has got 1,000 eyes all over his body. He got a curse when he has entered into the house of the Gautama, into the ashram of Gautama, in order to pollute Ahalya. At that time, Gautama, in a crooked form, he has given the an indication that it is the morning time, and then Gautama thought that it's already Brahma Muhurta. He went to take bath, and then at that time, with a bad intention, he entered into the cottage of Gautama Rishi, and then he has polluted the chastity of Ahalya. Ahalya was also partly responsible because she could understand that it was not her husband. Indra came in the form of in the disguise of Gautama Rishi, but still she could understand because by the words, the way he spoke, she could understand. So she was also at fault, but anyway, Gautama came And when he saw that Indra had, polluted the chastity of his wife, immediately he cursed him that you will have thousands of female organs on your body. Your body will be filled with thousands of female organs, so that when you will be ashamed of whatever act you have done. Because, how can he cover his entire body? And now he will be, everyone will ask the reason what happened, and then he will have to speak the truth, and then in that manner he will be reminded of his, guilt every time. That's why he was cursed. But later, all the demigods, they went to Brahmadev to plead that, please excuse him for whatever he has done. If he is ruling, it's very difficult, people will find fault and so many things will happen. Then Brahma went to Gautama Rishi, all the demigods, they went to Gautama Rishi, and then they requested, told, okay, this will be converted into the eyes. So these organs will look like the eyes. So that's why he's called Sahasraksha. He has thousands of eyes all over his body, Indradev. So anyway, Sahasraksha Indra जे विद्या बले रक्षित होइया दैत्य सेनानी के जय करियाछिलेन उदारमती विश्वरूप सेई विद्या महेंद्र के प्रदान करियाछिलेन. So that mantra was given to Sahasraksha Indra. Which mantra? The Narayana Kavacha mantra. The mantra that will shield all the demigods from the attack of the demons. So here the Vishwarup is also addressed as Udaramati. Udaramati means he who is very, very broad in his mind, who is very, very liberal. He has not, because he has given word to them, even though that would mean that he has to lose probably some of his austerities to create that Narayana Kavacha mantra and then give it to someone, still he has, because he is very, very liberal, he has given to Mahendra, means Indradev, who by this knowledge of Narayana Kavacha, or by the knowledge of this particular mantra, he was protected, and then he had become victorious over the Daityas, over the demons, and thus he could restore all the lost wealth by the demigods. So in this manner, the Narayana Kavacha was given, and then Mahendra became the king of heavenly planets. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Brahma Sutra Bhashye Paramahamsyam Sanghitayam Vaiyasakyam Shashta Skande Vishwarupa Upakhyane Saptama Adhyayah. So thus ends the 7th chapter in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where the Vishwarupa's Upakhyana, Vishwarupa's narration is spoken. That is the end of the chapter 7. Now we will start chapter number 8. Shall we start today or? Tomorrow is Baladev Purnima, appearance of Lord Baladev. So tomorrow we will not be reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, at least this narration. Maybe we will be reading from Baladeva's life. Some pastimes of Baladev we might read tomorrow. So we will not be reading this. So maybe I think we will give a break here, so that we will start the fresh chapter day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we will listen about Balram. Okay, so we will end here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय. श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय. परमारत्म श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे. हरि हरि बोल.